You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. A garbage truck driver is facing homicide charges after a crash that killed another driver. Here's surveillance video from last July of the crash. Prosecutors say Jaswinder Singh was speeding on the LIE in Hauppauge when he hit multiple vehicles at a red light. 24-year-old Joseph Kelly of West Islip was killed. The 52-year-old Queens man was placed on supervised release and had his driver's license suspended. And a tractor trailer went up in flames on the LIE today. Police say it happened on the South Service Road in Melville around 2 this afternoon. The fire is now under investigation. And first in Newsday, state-owned land at East Farmingdale will be used for housing. It's a 13-acre site on Conklin Street in an unused part of Republic Airport. The state set an August deadline on proposals for the project. And nearly 30 fallen police officers are being remembered. Robert Kerwin's name was added to an emergency service truck in his honor. He died of 9/11 related cancer last September. Officers, family, and friends of the other fallen officers all attended the ceremony. It was a locker clean-out day for the Islanders.
The two gentlemen that are up here will be back next year.
That's General Manager Lou Lamorello addressing any speculation about his return and the return of head coach Patrick Waugh. Next season will be the 7th for Lamorello and the first full season for Waugh. The Islanders were eliminated by the Carolina Hurricanes in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And the first practice for the Jets rookies is in the books.
You're looking for talent, right? You're looking for the approach. You're looking for their recall because you're getting a lot of information in a very short amount of time.
Now, rookies played one another today. The team's head coach says they're excited about the 2024 draft class. A Massapequa singer is reflecting on her time on The Voice and talking about her future plans. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
I know that I could speak for all of us when I say we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
You really made Long Island proud.
Till we weren't built a home and watched it burn.
Despite standing ovations and powerful performances, Jackie Romeo's run on The Voice is over. You did it. You made it to the top 20. You got to share your story, and you got to honor your mom.
That was my favorite.
On national TV.
Yeah. It's so cool, and I'm so happy of like the story that I could tell. Singing the story as like the last song on the show was so special to me.
The singer-songwriter from Massapequa not only wowed with her voice, but became a voice for body positivity, sharing her struggles on the show.
I think the number one thing this experience taught me was confidence. I finally learned how to like get out on the stage and not be scared.
Now the soon-to-be 21-year-old will use that newfound confidence in her upcoming live performances and the original music that she writes and then records here at D-City Studios in West Babylon. This one's gonna make you emotional. Just wait. We got a preview of her new song, What Makes a Man, which will drop later this month.
A man's only as good as his daughter says he is. The biggest thing with my songs is like trying to show other people that it's okay to love who you are. It's okay to have the confidence. Like my song Anyway is a song about ignoring like hate on social media, because that's something I've also struggled with. You never knew me anyway.
Now Jackie is soaking up the social love as she shares this next part of her journey.
Massapequa and Long Island, like when we're doing something, they know how to support their own. And
We show up.
Yeah, and I really felt that support throughout like all social platforms.
I do it all again.
I think the journey that I did have on the show, I wouldn't go back and change a single thing.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
What a talent. Now, to read more about this story, go to Newsday.com, click Get More, below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Question for you. Have you heard about the croissant cookie craze? Well, Annie Berlin shows us where to find the viral bakery mashup here on Long Island.
It's so good, it's funny.
As a professional food critic, I can be kind of skeptical about social media trends.
It's gonna ruin my life.
But when I saw the latest mashup, a croissant and a cookie.
Is it a breakfast? Is it a dessert?
Exactly.
Because it looked so good, I had to investigate.
I started at Fiorello Dolce in Huntington because this little shop is known to make some of the best croissants on Long Island.
That's good.
Baker Gerard Fioravante prepares everything, the cookie dough, the croissants, from scratch.
It's more comforting to know that you made it. So what I want you to do is cut.
And it's even more impressive because the place is apparently haunted.
This white shadowy figure came this way and out the door. They do like that we make French pastries, and they've told us that. It's been a TikTok thing when we said, you know what, we could do this. We saw a few of them cut the croissants open and rebake them again. I was just like, nah, let's just try rolling it in.
This croissant is fantastic.
I have no idea what the next thing will be. Maybe it'll be a pickle and a croissant. I really don't know.
Now I'm in Port Jefferson at Tort Jeff, which has one of the most delicious crookies that I tried.
So when the cookies came out and I saw them on TikTok, I thought, oh, this is perfect. I can make my decent croissant and I can stuff it with cookie dough. I could disguise the fact that my croissant might not be the best.
How do you work in a place like this? How do you,
It's really tough.
do you eat this every day?
I sample everything.
It's so decadent, I feel like I shouldn't be eating it, and yet I want to eat more. Crispiness of the flaky, crusty croissant, oozing with chocolate. What a mess in the most delicious way.
Now for more on croissant cookies, go to Newsday.com, click Get More, below the Newsday TV video box. Now let's take a look at your Long Island weather, and we have a mixture of wet and dry days coming up. So tonight we're in the mid-40s with partly cloudy skies, and tomorrow we are in the 60s. Taking a closer look at tomorrow, you can see we don't have any rain to deal with, but we do have plenty of clouds. But I can't say that is the same theme for next week or even this Sunday. Take a look at your 7-day.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us and have a nice weekend.